What is up, you guys? Back with a new video, and I'm actually pretty excited to announce this. But I did a lot of reflecting over the weekend regarding, my trades on Friday where I kind of blew up. So I just kind of took the weekend to myself to try to collect and try to really understand what happened on Friday. And ultimately, I know where I went wrong, right? I over leveraged. I was trading emotional, trading on tilt. A lot of different factors played into what kind of, or like factors of what ended up happening, right? And for those of you, I literally just made the video public, so, but for those of you guys who didn't see it, um, I basically blew all my funded accounts that day, right? So I kind of took a step back. I kind of like started rethinking why am I trading like this? What's going on? And I think the biggest thing was all the pressure that kind of like mounted on me. I kind of admitted to myself that that whole week I was feeling emotions that I didn't really feel for these past 2 months. Like I was itching to trade during Asia. I was itching to trade during London. Every single waking moment that I had, I was just like some part of me was like telling me to go place a trade, go log a trade, go take a trade. And I guess Friday was just the, you know, the climax of all of that buildup. But it's not the end. I know where I went wrong. I know I have a plan of what I want to do, and I'm gonna try my best to stick to it. And with that, you guys can probably tell by the title of this video. Retiring my parents through day trading was pretty much the ultimate goal of why I started this in the first place. And not only for my parents, I think for a lot of the people that I care about, a lot of the people who I, you know, want to take care of. It's more about that than it is about me, making money, buying a Lamborghini, blah 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 blah, right? I never cared about all that stuff. I just wanted to be sure that those who are close to me are good, that they'll be taken care of for the rest of their lives. And I realized that that might not come immediately, especially not through day trading, right? I started this journey about a year and 1 month ago with no expectation, no idea of how much money is in trading. Um, and then, finally getting payouts, getting consistent payouts, I've kind of realized that like throughout that whole process, I never really cared about, wanting new things. I just wanted, to build wealth, to, figure out my own path with trading. So, the plan, I'm gonna pretty much stick to two, maybe three prop firms. For those of you guys who've watched this channel, you've known I've pretty much been with Tradeify, I've been with Top Step, and more recently I've started trading Take Profit Trader. And I'm gonna try to stick to just those three prop firms. I'm not gonna, spend money on evals for different prop firms for no reason, just because I want to trade more or whatever. I think now more than ever, I realize that if I take 1 to 2 solid trades a day and just call it at that, and maybe some accounts don't get traded, or maybe I copy trade all of them or take the same entry on all of them, it might have, good results. But I know what I was doing, which was, just buying a bunch of evals for every prop firm, trying a bunch of different prop firms. I was pretty much just burning money on evaluations and trading, giving myself an excuse to trade worse. So you guys can see here, I still have three straight to funded 100K accounts of Tradeify that I daily loss limited on Friday. So with these, I'm just gonna trade them how I would trade them, and then you can see I have five advanced 150K accounts here that I'm gonna try to pass. Um, and then once I do pass them, I'm just going to keep them on the sideline. I'm not going to touch them. I'm just going to focus on these 300K accounts and trade these 300K accounts, and I'll just have these in the back burner. So the goal, obviously, is on my Tradeify accounts, get a base hit, lock in the profits or the losses, and just kind of go day by day, trade by trade, taking only my best setups, only my best trades, and not trying to just take a trade immediately at market open because I see some momentum, right? I went over a lot of the trades that I took on Friday, and I could see a lot of them I was just taking based off of momentum and nothing really else. So I'm gonna do my best to, give the market some time to breathe, give it some time to, show me how it wants to move, especially now when we're going through times of lower volume. It's even more critical than ever because I might not get crazy moves, I might not get the biggest moves, but I know that if I'm patient enough, that market will present some opportunities like it did today, right? Oh, this is gold. Let's go to the NQ. We can see today was super crazy, kind of dropped right at market open, popped, broke the 15-minute orb, and then came all the way back down. Kind of consolidated here for a bit, made another leg down, more consolidation. Then look at this move up. It's just like you could have just pressed long anywhere, and you probably would have made money in the latter half of the day, right? So this is what I'm going to try to stick to. I have my 3 Tradeify straight to funded accounts, and then I also have my take profits. You can see I have 5 25K evals, which are some of them are about halfway to passing, some of them are more fresh. So I'm just going to take my time with these, take my setups, and then see where it goes. And I don't currently have any top step evaluations, but I'm just going to work with what I have for now before adding any other accounts. I want to document this journey so that I see, my highs and my lows throughout the whole journey, and I'm really gonna try to stick to it in terms of like the days that I trade, try to record content for either YouTube or Instagram. I know when I trade at work, I won't really have the opportunity to make content besides probably like phone camera videos. So if I have those, I'll probably post them on my Instagram and my Discord, both linked down below. And then when I get the chance for days where I'm not working, I'll record daily recaps, weekly recaps, highlighting, the trades I took, did I stick to my plan, how I was feeling emotionally, etc., just to, give you guys an idea who may also be struggling with this. Maybe you haven't received a payout, or maybe you did receive a payout and can't, and, are going through a rough patch. I want to really, you know, immortalize in a sense my journey. So maybe one day I can look back at it and see how far I've grown, etc., etc. But I recognize this is a really long goal that I have, but it is my ultimate goal, right? So I'm gonna try to stick to it, give you guys some content, show you guys, my journey more so than just, posting a daily recap of this is what I traded, these are the trades I took, this is how much I won, this is how much I lost, these are the accounts I blew. Right? It's kind of like pointless just to see that, given you guys do get to see my trades and etc. But now I want to show you guys this whole journey of, me achieving my goals through trading, um, and, you know, maybe give you guys some hope out there who are struggling that this is possible because I honestly think it is. I think most people have what it takes to become profitable at traders, but they just don't know the reason why they aren't profitable, right? And I know for a fact, like a solid fact, that the reason why I'm not more profitable is because I'm too emotional with my trades, right? The balance and the difference between the fear of losing money and the fear of wanting to make money, in the sense I don't want to give back what I've made. I think that's the biggest thing that's holding me back. So I'm going to try my hardest to just stick to my plan, take it a day at a time, and see where it goes. And as always, you guys will see the whole journey documented here. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for today. Um, if you guys want to support the channel, give it a like, subscribe to see this journey. It's gonna be a long one. So yeah, and of course, if you guys ever want to get accounts with the prop firms that I trade at, Tradeify and Take Profit Trader, code DANZERO at checkout will give you the best possible discount. And by using that, you will be directly supporting this channel. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying if you are thinking about getting accounts and you want to support the channel, that's one way you can do it. Um, I will try to continue posting my daily levels every day in my Discord channel. So if you guys want to see those levels, feel free to join that. And yeah, I'll do my best to try to post them daily. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you are as excited as I am about this, journey. And thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see y'all next time. Peace.